Hey everybody, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Jay-Z and Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee is a lawyer based out of Texas. Now, Tony Buzbee was on Diddy's neck, and he's staying on Diddy's neck. He claimed way back earlier, like last quarter this year, I'm going to say maybe around the September range, it might have been before, that he had 120 clients. He did a whole press conference. He had 120 clients, and every Sunday he will be dropping a lawsuit against Diddy. He had to just sort through some things because he had a 1-800 number, and he said he got over 3,000 phone calls with victims of Diddy. And he said out of that 300, when they did their due diligence, 120 is what he was going to be filing lawsuits against Diddy. He said out of that, he had some minors. One of the minors was 9 years old at the time of their situation that happened between Diddy and the client. We still have not seen or heard, well, we heard, but we haven't seen the lawsuit filed against Diddy and the alleged 9-year-old at the time of the 9-year-old, the kid being violated. But we did hear about a 13-year-old. So a 13-year-old, Buzbee dropped the lawsuit just against Diddy back in October. But in the lawsuit, it did say that not only Diddy violated this 13-year-old, but so did Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. And Celebrity B is a female. Many people have been trying to guess who the female is. I got my guesses, but I'm not putting that out there. You have your guess, be your guess, and say it in the comments if you want. But anyway, so last night, Tony on a Sunday, I don't know why he loves to do these things on a Sunday. That's interesting. I got to think about that and see if I could come up with a theory on why he does it on a Sunday. But anyway, he drops lawsuits on a Sunday. He amended it on a Sunday, and he amended his October 20 lawsuit to add Jay-Z to it. So listen, Jay-Z got 99 problems, and Tony Buzbee is one. So once Tony amended that lawsuit from October 20th and corrected Celebrity A and replaced it with Jay-Z's name, Jay-Z came out and made a statement and pretty much said he's not the one. He's not giving up his money just like that. And also he said a good point, which I think the court should make too, is why not file a criminal lawsuit? This is a crime. If at 13 adults violated your client, why not file a criminal lawsuit? And then after they are criminally charged, and even if they're not criminally charged, then file your civil suit. So Jay-Z said, listen, pretty much this is a crime. Don't you want these people to see real justice, your client? So why not file a criminal suit? So then Tony Buzbee responded to Jay-Z's response. Let's get into it. So attorney Tony Buzbee slammed Jay-Z's blackmail claim over bombshell R lawsuit. Tony Buzbee isn't backing down. Buzbee reacted to Jay-Z denying that he, along with Sean Diddy Combs, are one of the attorney's clients at a 2000 MTV VMAs after party when she was 13. After Jay-Z called the lawsuit a blackmail attempt, Buzbee tweeted, "That is when his, meaning my firm, sent Jay-Z lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him." So let's hold right there, which I'm going to call BS and lies. Who does a civil lawsuit or a demand letter and they don't want no money? What you doing a demand letter and you just want to talk to me, and if I apologize, you're going to make this go away? So if that's the case, send a demand letter to Diddy. If you just accepted apologies and say, listen, this is the situation, but if you mediate with me and apologize, then it'll all go away. So Buzbee, in my opinion, is lying. Buzbee alleged via X on Sunday that the individual only sought a confidential mediation. When you go to a confidential mediation, do you not want money? Stop, Tony, stop. Okay. He continued, "Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this client." How did he try to bully and harass you and the client if he just went to his lawyer and told his lawyer to stop it, to stop y'all? Buzbee claimed that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Corey Carter, now he put his whole government name, including his middle name, previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed this frivolous case under a pseudonym. Well, sir, respectfully, all of your clients are suing under a pseudonym. He went on to say that the lawsuit had the opposite impact on the alleged victim and embroiled her resolve. He concluded, as far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media. Oh, it's interesting. He said he's going to litigate the facts in court and not in the media. But when it came to him suing Diddy and his 120 clients that he had against Diddy, he did a whole press conference in the media. But now that you got somebody who could fight for themselves because they're on this side, they're in the free world, they're not behind bars. Now you're talking about what you're not going to do in the media. Tony, stop. You full of crap, but we'll carry on. So this is what he tweeted. Regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed this frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of the alleged victim, and that the victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has the opposite impact. She is embroiled. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint file, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media. Well, what Tony Buzbee didn't understand when it came to Jay-Z, the public feels differently about Jay-Z than they do about Diddy. Diddy, they're ready to go ahead and bury up under the jail. Okay, so no matter what nonsensical or lawsuits that make sense that Tony filed against Diddy, he's going to get away with it because the public already has an opinion about him. But Jay-Z, I could tell already that a good portion of the public is like, not Jay. So that's why Tony is going to have a hard way to go when it comes to suing Jay-Z. As for Buzbee claims that Jay-Z sued him in November, the Texas-based lawyer, the Texas-based attorney was sued by an unidentified person going by the name of John Doe over extortion, according to docs obtained by TMZ. In it, the man who is allegedly Jay-Z claimed Buzbee threatened to release entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of SA, including multiple incidents of R of a minor, both male and female, against plaintiff if he refuses to comply with their demands. Buzbee demands letters further allege the plaintiff R his victims while they were under the influence of substances at parties hosted by Combs. Jay-Z's rep has yet to respond to page 6 request for a comment. Those two go way back, Jay-Z and Diddy. Page 6 obtained court documents over the weekend claiming Jay-Z and Combs, both 55, SA'd a thin teen while an unnamed female celebrity watched. The Grammy winner hit back at the claims in a lengthy statement, calling Buzbee an ambulance chaser in a cheap suit who made a terrible error in judgment. Jay-Z explained what Buzbee had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it is the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion, he added. So no, I will not give you one red penny. I'm hoping that, everybody slammed Diddy for not settling with Cassie behind closed doors, because once she sued, even though he paid the next day, it opened up the floodgates because the lawsuit was already out there. I don't know what Jay-Z did or did not do, but he wants to fight this, and we got to see this thing to the end. The Record Gazette went on to mention the lawsuit impact on his family, which consists of his wife, 12-year-old daughter Blue Ivy, and 7-year-old twins, Sir and Rumi. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people, Jay-Z wrote. The filing comes 2 months after Buzbee hinted that Combs' alleged list of accomplices would shock the public. I do remember when he said that. He has represented more than 100 victims, including many minors, in civil cases against Combs. That's Blue Ivy. That's Rumi. And Sir, people have mentioned we don't see Sir too much in a lot of pictures. Additionally, the Bad Boy Records founder was arrested in September and charged with racketeering, the P word, and sex trafficking. Since pleading not guilty, Combs has been held in the Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center without bail, despite multiple appeals for pre-trial release. I don't know, y'all. Jay-Z's not playing. Tony Buzbee is not playing. I don't know how this thing is going to end up. But I will say this. If it ends up, and I keep saying this, that where Jay-Z proves that Tony Buzbee is an ambulance chaser, then what happens to all the cases Tony Buzbee has against Diddy? Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Tony Buzbee keeping his foot on Diddy's neck. But guess what? I'm saying Diddy's neck, on Jay-Z's neck. But Jay-Z got a foot on his also. Listen, guys, chat with me. I'll chat back. I'll see you on the next video.